to 11 Plus Mums. Today's talk is going to be about back to school. And when I say back to school, I mean back to school for parents. Before we delve into the topic, let's go through housekeeping. If you're not a subscriber, please click on the link below and subscribe. Leave comments, it would be greatly appreciated. If you're not following me on Instagram, my hashtag is 11plusmum, so get following. Did it ever occur to you when you first started out on your journey for the 11 plus that you too would be going back to school? I know I didn't. When I first started this journey with Dylan, my assumption was that Dylan would do the work, I would be the facilitator, the cheerleader, the coordinator, and so forth. Job done. It's not been the case. I too am back at school. What do I mean by back at school? Well, I left school, well, primary school, over 30 years ago. So if that's not an age giveaway, I don't know what is. However, what I find in this journey is that time is of the essence. When your child's at school 5 days a week and they finish at 3 o'clock, 3:15, 3:30, 4 o'clock in Dylan's case, you are limited with time. If you work full time, your children after school club, you have to find really savvy ways to use the time that you have. In this instance, I am Dylan's spelling coordinator. I'm sure you're aware there's lots of vocabulary to learn during this process. You'll need it for verbal reasoning and also English. Where do you find the time to learn all the words? Well, your child does not have the time to sit there and write out numerous flashcards, have a spelling book, writing down all the new words they've come across in their books, in their writing from school, numerous spelling lists. You as a parent have to get creative and get involved and roll up your sleeve. Roll up the sleeves, you hear me say? Yes, rolling up your sleeve. You are going to need some tools so that you can pass the 11 plus. Yes, that's right, you as the parent. You need to pass the 11 plus so your child can also pass the 11 plus. What tools do you need to be successful? A dictionary, a thesaurus. There is no winging it, parents. You really do need to look up words so you can explain to your child what they mean. A lined notebook and good old index cards. If you thought you left these alone at university, A-levels, GCSEs, oh no, they've come back to haunt you. It's a big ask to expect your child to do all the work, so where you can help is going to be most appreciated and most effective. What you'll see in this video above is another small clip of a typical day of Dylan and I, where Dylan's doing some work on the laptop. Specifically in this instance, he was doing atom learning, doing some verbal and non-verbal work, and Mummy was doing the vocab cards. I used the notepad to write down words and also draw pictures. I find that this is very helpful for Dylan when it comes to memorizing words and also just a word prompter for when he needs to use it in his writing, whether it be for comprehension writing, creative writing. It's helpful to him and also to me as well. Here you can see an example of what I've done, my great artwork. So you can see here I've got a key word, I highlight it, I give different meanings, the opposites. I'll draw pictures where it's easy for me to draw a picture. So here we've got the word viaduct, and I've drawn pictures, an arch and a little train whizzing by, and Dylan finds this extremely helpful. I use the flashcards for on the go, quite helpful for when you're in the car, if you're traveling abroad and you don't want to bring so much material with you. It's really, really good to have flashcards, the same way you found them useful at university, at GCSE level, whatever part of the journey that you were on in your academic life. It's the same way that your child will also find them useful. By me working alongside Dylan, I find that it's made our relationship during this 11 plus process much stronger. And what I mean by much stronger is that you're asking your child to do a lot, especially after school and at weekends. And quite simply, all they want to do is play, read a book, watch TV, and you're actually having to come along and say, no, none of that now. Now we've got to go and do an hour of work or 2 hour of work. Actually, no, at the weekend, no, you can't go here. We need to do the work first before you can actually go to the park or before you can go to somebody's house. So I think that where you can help them, with the process, please do so as a parent. So enjoy your back to school journey, as I'm sure you're in for an interesting ride. I hope my tips helped today. Take care. Goodbye.